guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this week's video, we are doing a Spooktober tutorial for Miss Poison Ivy. If you guys know me for a while, I've done Poison Ivy as a costume probably twice, but every year I feel like she kind of like gets an upgrade. This year I have a new like wig for her, so she's very pretty. Yeah. Also, I feel like my makeup skills get better, so she obviously looks a little better. But let's not jabber on. Let's get started. I'm gonna be listing as much as I can the products that you guys need. Also, I want to let you guys know I've had this costume for a while now, so I really don't remember where I got it. If I find it, I'll link it on there. Down in the description. I'm gonna show you guys the costume of course at the end, everything where I got everything. The links will be in the description. If you guys do like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up down below. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click that big red subscribe button down below and click the post notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And let's get started. Thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the Avani palette. You guys can use any palette as long as you have like a dark red or like a maroony color. And why do I say that is because we are going to be doing our brows a maroon type color. So the first thing I'm gonna have you guys do is grab a spoolie with a little bit of foundation. Grab whatever foundation you're gonna be using. I'm going to be using the Beauty Blender one. I'm gonna dip a little bit in my brush, my spoolie in there. Not too much, of course. You're gonna swipe through a little bit just to lighten the brows. You see how they're lightening up? And don't use a lot of product, just use a little bit because obviously we don't want them like to be hecka light. Yeah, we're just gonna go in there just to lighten them up a bit. Also, it's so the color red can be very vibrant on the brows. So yeah, just spoolie that through so that your brows are a little lighter. If they look weird, it's okay, it's okay. You'll fix some in the process. The only reason why I hate wearing wigs is because they tend to get in my face when I'm doing makeup. But I'd rather put them on before than put them on after because then they start fucking with me. Alright, so now we're gonna grab an angle brush. Let me see what angle brush we can use. Not that. You can grab an angle brush. You can grab low-key whatever brush as long as it's flat. I'm gonna use this flat brush right here. And I'm gonna go into the shade Clown in Avani's palette. I'm going to tap off some excess and just line them up with that. And obviously working with shadow for your brows is a little complicated, so don't feel like discouraged. It may look a little weird at first, but then once you clean it up, it'll look a lot better. So don't be discouraged to work with color. I always tell y'all that, like, don't ever be discouraged to work with color, because trust and believe, it may look weird at first, but once you get it right, afterwards, it literally looks so fire. It like completes the look. If you guys didn't know this about me, I used to do my brows with powder all the time. My mom hated it because my brows would look so powdery. But it was the only way I could do brows for a while. Like, I hated using a pomade because I couldn't really use it. Okay. So right now, I'm gonna do the other brow and I'm gonna clean them up and we'll be right back. So these are the brows right now. This is how they're looking. Honestly, I think they look so cute. But I don't think I could rock red brows, to be honest. I cleaned them up with the P. Louise base in blank canvas, and then I cleaned up this top part with foundation, which I'm going to be using. It's easier to blend out on the top, so yeah, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab some of my primer. I'm going to use this primer by Georgette. You guys can use any primer. Some people don't use primer. It's okay. When I don't use primer, I like to use moisturizer. And it's pretty much the same thing. I feel like the makeup sticks either way. But I am using the primer. But next we're going to go in with my foundation. I'm using the Beauty Blender one, like I said. All I'm going to do is dot on my face. And like I said, you guys can use as much as you want, as much as you feel the need to use, and use it. Yeah, but I'm not only going to be using this foundation as well, by the way, guys, because I need a little bit of color, because I feel like this foundation is a little on the lighter end for me. So I'm going to be mixing in a little bit of the Dream Urban Cover by Maybelline. So if you have your foundation shade, then you're cool, but since this foundation is a little on the lighter end for me, I'm going to be mixing in different foundations. Okay, we're gonna blend this and I'll be back. Alright, next we're gonna go with the contour stick. I feel like Poison Ivy is pretty contoured, so I'm just gonna go in through like the sides of the face. Blend this out. Alright, for concealer, I use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Fair Beige, and also the CoverGirl Outlast All Day in Fair. I'm going to blend that out and we'll be right back. Next thing we're going to go in with is contour, powder contour, or bronzer. I like to go in with a pretty light shade for Poison. I feel like she's contoured, but like contour is hella thick on right now, so. So what we're going to do next is the eyes. We're going to work on the eyes. First thing I'm going to use is the color Mama's Fave, which is this one right here in Miss Avani's palette. I'm going to grab it on a small packing brush. Just dip my brush in there and place it kind of like if I'm doing like a cut crease, I guess you could say. And I say placing it very lightly because if you have a super like rough hand on this shit, it's going to fuck it up. And I say that because I have a super rough hand, y'all, so I understand your pain. For anybody that does makeup and has like a hella rough hand, I understand your pain because it takes 10 times harder for us to fucking blend the color out because we make it too dark to begin with. Okay, so I'm just connecting it all the way over here, to be honest, because I'm going to like work with it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to kind of smoke it upward a little bit, just kind of blend it outward and up. Not too much, like I said, because you don't want it to go out there. By the way, you guys are honestly allowed to go crazy at this point. You guys can go crazy on whatever green look you want, but I'm giving you guys what I'm doing, so yeah. If you guys know me, I really do not like the color green on my eyes with makeup because I feel like sometimes it doesn't look good, but yeah. Now that I have Mama's Fave on the crease part of my eye, the next color we're gonna go in with is Seaweed on Miss Avani's palette. It's the color right next to Mama's Fave. I'm gonna use this on a bigger fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna go right on top, blending as close as I can to Mama's Fave, which is that darker green color. Don't also remember, if you do get a little too close and you feel like the color starts to fade, you can always pack on a little bit more color. It's pretty much all I can tell you. But I think going in as close to the color, it helps for a very easy blend. As you guys can see, the blend is pretty good on that. Obviously I'm not done blending, but yeah, she's there. So now that we have those colors blended, I'm going to use Tres Luce Beauty I Am palette, and I'm going in with the shade Happy, which is this green color right here. And I'm going to use another small packing dense brush. I'm just kind of trying to make like the colors a little more vibrant. So I'm going to go on top, right on top of that other green that we had, which was Seaweed from Avani's palette. We're going to go right on top, just blending it out so it kind of gives it like a very beautiful ombre effect. Go right in on top. And honestly, with this one, I don't feel like you lose the color too much. It just adds on to the color to kind of bring a little yellow and lighter green to the mix. Lime green, there we go, that's the word. Alright, so I cut my crease, and this is how the makeup is looking. Honestly, I really like this. And it's saying a lot because I don't like green. I'm going to go back in with the Tres Luce Beauty palette. I'm going to go into this shade called Hustle and grab it just with a small little packing brush. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it on the lid. And when I mean place, I mean like place it like legit, like. Very lightly, like just go up like that. Kind of like the wing, but just go up very lightly. You don't want it to be too pigmented right there, you see? We're gonna do the same thing on the other side, and then we're going to do a liner. Alright, so we did the liner. This is the look. Now I'm gonna go in with my Bad Girl Bang mascara. Honestly, I cannot tell you guys enough how much I fucking love this mascara. Right now, my eyelashes are looking a little willy wonky because of the fact that I put eyeliner on, and the eyeliner is a little bit in my mascara. I mean, in my eyelashes. So, don't clock me. Next thing I'm gonna get is a little bit of Divina and Vibrant together. Put it in that inner corner right there. Fire. Put it in that inner corner right there. Put a little bit on the nose. If y'all don't know me by now, I love using eyeshadow as highlighter. It's just a natural thing that I do. So I put on some eyelashes and put some highlighter on my face, and we'll get started with the lip. Alright, so I'm gonna line my lips with Italia's apple red lip liner. Alright, y'all, so this is a full costume. This is how it looks. I've had this for a very long time now. You guys can find it, I think, pretty much anywhere. I will link a few places where I found it. It has the little gloves and everything. I do think you guys can add a lot to this, to be honest, because you have like the little leaves right here. So I really like this. I've always liked this part. The wig is from Amazon. It'll be linked down below. Let's see. Costume, I'm gonna link it down below as well. You guys can also go to the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has like these vines and stuff. Put them in your hair, put them around your arms. It comes with these little tights, but I'm not wearing them because I'm on the thicker end. So, you know, tights and me don't get along. I also want to let you guys know, if you guys find cheaper alternatives of this wig on Amazon, go ahead and grab it. As long as it's like a red or like a more to the red orange color, that's pretty much okay. You guys can also draw like little vines and stuff on your body, whatever you guys want to do. but personally, I didn't want to draw all that on my body. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do, you already know what to do. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click that big red subscribe button down below and click the post notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys next week in my last Spooktober video. Much love to all of you guys. And if you guys do like the video, you already know, subscribe, like, comment, share. Your comments are really appreciated.